Hello, this has been Alistair for... No, this is Alistair for this vlog of me and my daily challenge for the 16th of October 2017. Forgot my months for a second there, but yes. Anyway, let's get it going. Daily challenge, Hong Kong and normal. No, we'll do 2 lines to start off with. 3 lines. Right, anyway. The first bit in news, this bit from Eurogamer is ex-Uncharted developer alleges sexual harassment at Naughty Dog. They tried to silence me by offering $20,000 US. Right. Former Naughty Dog employee David Ballard has gone public with the claim of sexual harassment he faced while working at Uncharted and The Last of Us developer. The harassment took place in late 2015. Ballard explained in a post on his personal Facebook late on Friday night and then hours later by publicly via Twitter. Following the abuse, Ballard says he subsequently suffered a mental breakdown after explaining the situation to PlayStation HR. Ballard alleges that he was offered a significant amount of money to leave quietly, and an offer he declined. Here is his statement in full. In late 2015, I was sexually harassed at Naughty Dog by a lead. My work environment became extremely toxic afterward. In February 2016, I had a mental breakdown at work and Sony PlayStation HR became involved. When I told them about the harassment, they ended the call and fired me the next day. They cited the company was moving in a different direction and my job was no longer needed. They tried to silence me by offering $20,000, but if I signed a letter agreeing to the termination as well as to not discuss it with anyone, I declined to sign. I have been unemployed for 17 months since. When interviewers asked why I left Naughty Dog, I say I was burned out by the crunch, ashamed to get to the root of the problem of being sexually harassed. I'm speaking out now because of the strength I've been seeing in others coming forward about their experiences in the TV and film industry. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, and I will not let anyone kill my drive or love for the video game industry, my passions of life. Holy shit, that's not a nice thing, is it? Let me just sort this guy. Let me just sort this lot out. Right. Fucking hell. I presume when he means seen by the drive of others in film and TV, they're talking about the Weinstein, whatever it was his name was. That directory bloke, producery bloke, I can't remember his name. But I presume he's talking about that guy. But anyway, we'll continue on with the article. Ballard's public statement follows a week of revelations coming from movie mogul Harvey Weinstein. There it is, I was right. Who is now being investigated by police on multiple claims of sexual assault. At Naughty Dog, Ballard worked for more than 6 years in the role of environment artist. He contributed to Uncharted 2, 3, and The Last of Us, and Uncharted 4. His posts on Twitter have now been shared thousands of times. Among the replies are messages of support from both fans and developers alike. One reply has since been removed, but screenshotted by NeoGaf alleges a second instance of sexual harassment from a former employee of Naughty Dog. In a statement provided by Eurogamer, PlayStation has said it had no record of the allegation. We have recently read on social media that an ex-employee of Naughty Dog, David Ballard, claimed he was sexually harassed when he worked at Naughty Dog. The PlayStation spokesperson said, "We have not found any evidence of having received allegations from Mr. Ballard that he was harassed in any way at Naughty Dog and Sony Interactive Entertainment. Harassment and inappropriate conduct have no place in Naughty Dog and Sony Interactive Entertainment. We have taken it on and always will take reports of sexual harassment and other workplace grievances very seriously. We value every single person who works at Naughty Dog and Sony Interactive Entertainment. It's most important is what we maintain a safe, productive workplace environment that allows us to channel all our shared passion for making games." I've just looked back at the game, and holy shit. Excuse me. Holy shit. Come on, Sunday, roll around, kids. Roll around! Roll a motherfucking round! Yay! Come on, lad. Yay, we survived somehow. Just. Let me just get this game sorted out. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Got this sorted out. Cool. Good. Anyway, let's get on with that. Yeah. Okay, so it seems that first off, let's tackle this bit by bit. First off, it seems that Sony wanted to keep quiet about the whole thing. So first off, Mr. David Ballard says that Sony was fired him and then gave him a settlement just to stay quiet. But later Sony have said that they haven't received any complaints. There's a logic that someone's lying in that situation. It's quite obvious, I believe. But who? And I'm more inclined to believe Mr. Ballard here. Mr. Ballard. Second off, it's nice that he's finally mustered up the courage to speak out about this, because in truth and fact, when it comes to men and sexual harassment, like men being sexually harassed, it's not a very well covered area, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not very talked about, is it? As much as women are victims of sexual harassment, because men can be victims of sexual harassment as much as women can, but for some reason we don't talk about it as much as the other way around. Before you say anything, I'm not saying women sexually harassed this lad. I'm just saying we don't talk about men being the victims of sexual harassment as much as we do women. That's what I'm saying, if you're slightly confused by that. But yes. But I do think this will be a good chunk, at least in the gaming industry, that say men can be the victims of sexual harassment. It's not something to be frowned upon. Yeah, it's not something to be frowned upon. We need to know about this stuff. What was I doing? I've completely forgotten. Oh yes, that was it. It's going to be a bit of a game changer, and it's also nice that it's coming out when it's all the other stuff's going on. That the whole Harvey Weinstein stuff's coming off as well, which some people will go, "What a coincidence! It's going even more," but some people go like, maybe the people coming out about against Harvey Weinstein did give him the motivation to do this. Oh. Yes. But anyway, let's go back on. Yeah, it does seem like I do think it's probably more of he was inspired by the people coming out against Weinstein and was empowered by them and all sorts, and so worked up the courage to actually talk about this. Because as I've said before, men being victims of sexual harassment, not very much talked about. But anyway, this has been Alistair for this vlogger game for Minimetric Daily Challenge for the 16th of October 2017. Goodbye.